Alright guys, we are back. Alliance War number 9, season 29. We're trying to get through all these fights. We got like a nice clean one this war. We've got Kingpin take down everything on Hazard Shift. We got an Elsa here, which would have been a tricky matchup, but luckily I was able to check with a teammate to see if the guy who placed this Elsa was running the damaging masteries. So if she has a bleed on her, then or if you bleed an Elsa with a non-mutant, you're going to take degen. I just wanted to make sure. I think I could have got through it anyways, but it's good to know that I was going to get the degen on me and I was going to be just fine. Now we've got a Super Skrull. I can't remember the last time I faced a Super Skrull in Alliance War, but doesn't really matter. Going in with Kingpin. I do have to watch his falter timer. In the top right there, the second from the top right, that gray timer, when it gets down to the end, I'm going to need to throw a parry and whiff one hit. So there, I think I got it because of the parry at the right timing. I don't think it actually triggered, but normally I got to at least throw in one whiffed hit there, and then it takes away the falter timer. So I don't know if I'm still keeping an eye on it just in case, but we got him down before that, so no problem there. Now we're going to skip to the second mini boss. We're going to go Doom against our favorite Korg with the kid placing the the guidance boost from White Magneto, or Magneto House of X, for this Korg fight on Mixmaster. And we've done this one so many times. We used to do it like every single war. A few wars ago. This one has been a couple times, and we are good here. I do have. I think I have one more death the rest of the season, and it's on, and I believe it's on this node. We'll see. You'll have to wait and see who it is, but I think for the most part we go almost deathless the last 4 wars, except for one. We're super close. You know, we try to keep it down. I don't think we had any more deaths in the end than last season. Not as many fights overall total for the season, but still, you're going to see more war fights here than anywhere else because we got the double accounts rolling. So if you want to see like 2 paths worth of fights every war, then you come here. You get tons of fights. Plus, we're getting boss circle fights. We're getting boss fights. At least, almost every war. Getting at least some mini boss and some boss action most of the time, not always, but definitely stuff in the boss circle. Alright, so we're almost done with this Korg fight. Also, we're boosted up quite a bit for the most part, and the fights are sped up just a little bit here to try and get it to that under 20-minute mark, so it's not too many. I think we got 15 solos in this war. Again, normally against this Korg, I do like to throw the special 2 when his rock stacks are down, but sometimes near the end of this fight, you just gotta do whatever you can to get him down. Again, the White Magneto pre-fight, I can parry freely, no problem. Still try to evade him there without triggering his crowd charges, which is nice. And he is almost down. There he goes. Okay, next we're on to Path 5. With the second account, we've got Guillotine 2099. We got Magneto and we got Stealth Suit Spider-Man coming in for a couple fun fights. So here, this one's just going to take it slow. It's ebb and flow knockdown with a Kingpin, so I'm not going to be able to parry and heavy him consistently because he has a chance to shrug off the parries. So I'm just going to be knocking him down with heavy attacks. I'm sorry, not heavy attacks, with the special 1. And then just attacking after that. It's a little bit slow on this one, but slow and steady wins the race here. Don't need to take any unnecessary risks, because I would get hit pretty hard by Kingpin. This is actually a mirror image of a fight we're going to have later, because I'm going to use Kingpin against Magneto. So a little bit of mirror action here. So just bait out the special ones. Stay far away from Kingpin's special 2. I do not want to see it at all. A few more special ones to bait, and we should be good. Okay, now we brought in Stealth Suit Spider-Man to take down this footloose kinetic transference thing. All I gotta do here is keep up the slow, which I can apply by finishing my combo with a light attack. Then I'm gonna try and build up to a special 2 and try and get the extended duration on the slow. Get him to bait his specials. Don't want to take too much on the block because I don't want to, I do not want to have the kinetic transference trigger. I do not want to push him to a special 3. But here, this one works out great. We reapply the slow, drop a special 1. We still have one more slow that we can apply. So we did. Should be more than enough to finish off this fight. Bait that special 2. And the thing is down. So really happy with how that fight went. Next, we've got probably what's turned into the most annoying fight of the season, which is just Professor X anywhere. It has been very annoying for me. I have not been fighting this one extremely well, and this one's pretty much no difference. I did not have a spot that I felt that I could bring up. I did not get the charge again with Guillotine 2099 before this fight. I thought I could take this one. Still, I get clipped there a little bit. There I'm able to bait his special 1, no problem, get a nice little intercept there. I'm just kind of spamming my special 1 to just try to keep hits in because of the high ground global node. I had to do a better job of keeping an eye on my combo, kind of like fighting a void. Like every 10 hits removes one of the charges, and each charge that he has does like 1,000 extra energy damage on the block. So I really don't want to block or parry really against this Professor X. But it's fine. We still managed to grab a nice little intercept there. And there we go. Again, parry special 1. We're going to have to at least parry again, or hopefully they throws that special 1, give us an opening to remove the falter timer. Nice intercept over there. And we get him down before we even get to our regen phase. So not the greatest, but we got through it. We got potions galore that they've been giving to us like candy, so it's not too bad. And then again, we've done this fight so many times. I've said so much about Magneto. Every time there's a hashtag metal champion, there is no reason, if you see hashtag metal champions on a tough node, your answer is Magneto. So again, as long as I can cleanly evade Nova's special 1, then that's really all I need to worry about. And I do try and get at least 1 prowess and then try and charge it to get a special 3 on him just to get a little bit of extra damage. And then once I throw the special 3, I'll get my own Fury, and that one that'll just give me just enough extra attack that I need. So there we go. We're going to back up. I think we're going to bait 1 more special here. We're going to charge up. Try and get just the 2 prowesses. And I'm sure, I don't want to give him any more opportunities to hit into me. So we got pretty decent damage there. Right into a nice special 1 evade right off the special 3. Nice light attack parry there, and he's done. Great fight. Nothing too concerning here. I think I wanted to use this opportunity, to build up to a special 3 and finish a fight with a special 3 to bank the charge for a boss. I think we have another bishop boss, which was a much more difficult bishop boss than the first time we took him this season. I think the first time we took that bishop boss, he was running like damaging masteries, and he went down really fast. This time, not so lucky. So here we're just going to build up to a special 3. We're just going to, we can throw intercepts if we can on this hit monkey, really just bait special 1s. I'm not too concerned about the protection from the ebb and flow intercept. Really, I think as long as I can keep my combo up, then I'm going to do enough damage with Guillotine 2099. So not too concerned. I just want to bait special ones and attack back in. Again, nice clean evade and counter. There we do get the intercept in there nicely, so now we're going to be doing some extra damage. That was really nice. Nice little light intercept there, or light parry there. And he's almost done. We just got to keep an eye on. Let him get down to 5% or less and drop a special 3. Almost there. See that 5%. Actually goes to 4. Drop the special 3. And he is done. And we bank our charge. All right. Next up, we go to Path 9, Section 2. This is what I said. Here's our mirror fight. We got Kingpin against Magneto on Window of Opportunity stun 1. I opened with High Ground. Now he does benefit from the node. So if you do take hits on the block when he has the High Ground charges there, then or aptitude charges, there unfortunately I get a unintentional parry, but I am able to get away with it with Kingpin. He's just a monster. So even though I made a mistake there, again, unintentional, because obviously not trying to parry here. I don't even really want to take a blocked hit on this fight. I'm really just going to focus on intercepts and baiting special ones. And there he goes, and actually heal up a little bit there from willpower. Next up, we've got a Captain Marvel. She benefits from High Ground. Now, I haven't been able to, I think in the past, had a really rough fight against Captain Marvel movie, mainly because I did not have a Mystic Champion to take against her that war. But you can see with Doom, it just completely shreds this Captain Marvel movie. So that is great. It's Window of Opportunity stun, Empowered Immunity, so I can get my parries in when the timer's done. And here, I'm just going to go ahead, bait out, try and bait out a special, or even just hit into her block. Okay, bait out one special and finish with a full yellow bar. Much easier. Then we've got Doom with Kinetic Transference, Feats of Indestructible. We're going to go in with Magneto. Again, just still have to worry about if he does get a shock on me, not to go too close to him and get Doom slapped, and just keep an eye on his aura, not to throw a special when he's got the aura up. There's a chance that he could, resist it there. So I think for the most part, just going to parry heavy, and he doesn't even get the Feats of Indestructible there. I'm just going to build up to a special 3 and shred him. So you can see there on the special 1, no aura. Perfect. Here, we're going to go ahead, charge up, wait for, I think, one more special here. Alright, now we're going to charge the prowess again, get like almost 40 prowess, and crumple him up into a ball. Doesn't quite take him out, but the bleeds will. And he's done. Perfect. Alright, next, here we have a fun node. Again, Magneto for the win. We got Vigorous Assault, we got Indomitable, and we got Safeguard. Right? Safeguard, you can only take 1%, unless you're hashtag Metal Champion and you're using Magneto, in which case you can just bypass the node altogether. Parry heavy, taking out tons of damage. You've seen me take this one with like Colossus and Bishop as the defender, and it takes forever to get through that fight every single time. Here, parry heavy, drop a special 3, and I'm just completely bypassed the Safeguard node. Now, it doesn't always happen. I've had some fights where it did not bypass it completely, but this one, no problem. I used to fight a lot more Ghost Riders, Cosmic Ghost Riders when he came out, so I am used to baiting his special 1. I don't really even try and... I try and stay away from his special 2. That's not my ideal one. But special 1, I have no problem even when it goes unblockable. So there, completely bypasses Safeguard, and he's done. Next, we're going to go to this MODOK on hazard shift stun immune, and we're going to take it with Kingpin. We've done this one a bunch of times. I did start with the power start one so I can get my degen on him early and really just bait heavies and attack back in, and not bait his special ones. Obviously, ideally I don't want to take too many hits on the block if he does get the aptitude charges, but for the most part you can just watch this MODOK completely melt away. Kingpin is just a beast on any hazard shift node, because he's benefiting from shrugging off the poisons and the incinerates, gives himself his own rage buff, and he's done. Okay, we've got a Mr. Negative. So we've got the guidance boost from our buddy, the kid. Threw it on again with my Magneto pre-fight, so I can parry freely, because Stealthy Spider-Man's a hero. And I'm going to try my best to take it kind of slow here, even if he does temporarily put me in inverted controls. I'm just going to try and play it slow enough where I'm not necessarily countering his specials till they're finished, and I know for sure that I'm not going inverted controls. I don't want to accidentally try and counter, but you can see here I've got class advantage. I've got the extra 15% boost, and see here I'm just going to wait it out so I can parry, back off, get my footing again, and finish him off. Now it does have brute force, so I have to make sure I am consistently getting hits in, but again here I would go ahead. I did try to go in inverted controls there, but slightly missed that counter, but finished with a special one, and he's finished. Now, last but not least, we've got a Bishop Boss. The last time I took this one, it went pretty smooth. This one, not so smooth. I was not able to get him to throw as many special twos. I got stuck with him throwing special ones, and again, special ones, Guillotine is not Incinerate immune, so every time he did throw a special one, I had to back off and so you can see here, now I've got to back off and wait for that pink charge to disappear so that I don't take the incinerate damage, and then I can start attacking back in again. So luckily he wants to play ball, and he just kind of backed off a little bit, so I'm not too worried about that. Spam some special ones to try and keep him power drained below that 1 bar. But again, he threw it again. I'm not taking tons of damage from it, but it's just really slowing down the fight. And I think in any fight, especially in Alliance War, the longer it goes, the longer you have a chance to make a mistake. So luckily I get through this one. It comes down to the wire. I have to use my healing when I get below like 15%, but I do manage to squeak out the solo, and it was a nice clean 15 fights for this war. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.